Yevamot, Perechet, Mishnah Gimel, third Mishnah, 8th chapter of Yevamot. So let's go back to our psukim. We were talking about Lo Yavo Psura Deka Ukut Shofcha, and we learned in the last Mishnah what those terms meant. So the Mishnah continues. The Torah Ketezin says, this is in Dvarim, Perek Kaf Gimel, Lo Yavo Mamzer Kehal Hashem. A mamzer may not marry into the Kehal Hashem. Gam dor asiri lo yavo b'Kehal Hashem. Even the 10th generation shall not enter into the assembly of the Lord. A Yisrael is not allowed to marry a mamzer. There is even today in the state of Israel, there's a list of mamzerim. This is a reality. It's a halachic reality that we are bound by the Torah to uphold. Similarly, lo yavo amoni umoavi b'Kehal Hashem. An Ammonite or a Moabite shall not enter the Kehal Hashem. Gam dor asiri lo yavo lehem b'Kehal Hashem ad olam. Even the 10th generation, forever. Why? Al davar shelo kidmu etchem belechem u'b'mayim b'derech b'tzeitchem mitzrayim. When you went out of Egypt, they didn't give you bread and water. V'asher sachar lehem et Bilan ben Beor mipetur aram na'arayim l'kalelecha. And they also hired Bilan ben Beor to curse you. God didn't want to hear, and he turned the klala into a bracha. Lo tidrosh lomam b'tovatam kol yamecha leolam. You shall not seek their peace or prosperity forever. But what about Adomi Mitzri? Lo teta'ev Adomi ki achichahu. An Adomite you shall not abhor. Lo teta'ev Mitzri. You should not abhor a Mitzri ki ger hayite be'artzo. Even though they enslaved you, but they let you in first. B'anim asher yevadu lehem dor shlishi yavo lehem. The 3rd generation, their banim, shall come into you. Why do we read all these psukim? Because it's the topic of our Mishnah. Ammoni or Moavi Asurim. So this is what we learned. An Ammoni and a Moavi are prohibited. You cannot marry, a Jewish woman cannot marry an Ammoni. V'isuram, Isur Olam. And the prohibition is forever. Meaning that no matter how many generations, let's say Ammoni and a Moab and Ammoniya, they converted. They can convert, they become Jewish. And they had a child. That child is an Ammoni. And if they had children, that child is an Ammoni. They are never allowed to integrate into the Jewish people according to the Torah. Aval nikvotehem. Maybe I said that wrong. Because there's no way for an Ammoni to marry a Jewish woman. Aval nikvotehem, but their women mutarot miyad. The Ammoniya could have married. She's a regular Jew. This is actually well known. A Moaviyah, the most famous Moaviyah was Ruth Moaviyah, and there's a very famous Gemara in Masechet Brachot that talks about this machloket. Ammoni, v'lo Ammonit, etc., etc. We paskin like this Mishnah, Nikvotehem mutarot miyad. But that's Ammoni Moavi. Mitzri ve'edomi, but an Egyptian Edomite, einam edasuim elad shlosha dorot. Up to 3 generations, meaning they have to marry within each other for 3 generations. But after 3 generations, the 4th generation, the 3rd generation, I don't remember which, they can then marry into the rest of the Jewish population. But that rule is both male and female, men and women. Rabbi Shimon matir tanakevot miyad. Rabbi Shimon says, no, just like the Ammoni and Ammoni that is only males, so too, Mitzri and Edomi is also males. Amar Rabbi Shimon says, look, kal v'chomer advarim. This is a logical argument, kal v'chomer. There's an argument from light, lenient, to more stringent. In a case where we prohibited the males eternally forever, i.e. the Ammoni and Moavi are always prohibited, but we permitted the women forever. In a case where we only prohibited the males up to 3 generations, meaning the Mitzri and Edomi were only 3 generations, isn't it true? Isn't it a rule that we should permit the females immediately? Meaning, the Mitzri and Edomi are by definition more kal. So in the chamor case, if the strict case you allow the women, in the more kal case you should also allow the women. So look, Amrulo, im halacha nekabel. If you have a halacha, a misorah, if you're just transmitting something that you hadn't accepted as a rule, we'll accept it. Im ladin, yesh tshuva. But if you're just giving us a kal v'chomer, a logical argument, we have an answer for you. What's the tshuva? L'hashiv. So the answer is, no, remember you said, Ammon and Moav are more chamur, and therefore the women are permitted. So certainly for Edomi they should be permitted. You could say, no. Mala Ammon u'Moav shekenit paresh ta'aman. Ammon and Moav, the reason is given. Al davar shelo kidmu. They didn't come, remember we said in the pasuk, Asher lo kidmu itchem b'lechem b'mayim. They didn't bring you bread and water. Okay? That's a man. The men should have come and brought you stuff. Women stay home. And so therefore, they don't blame the women. But in the Mitzvah Edomi, it doesn't say why. So maybe it's both men and women. So therefore, if you're telling us Amasora halacha, we'll accept it. If you're telling us a din, if you're just using a logical argument, we're not going to accept the Yesh Tshuva. Amar lahem, he said, Loki halacha ani omer. I'm telling you it's a halacha. And therefore, okay, it's a halacha, and therefore you should accept it. Bartanura says, interestingly, Ein halacha Rabbi Shimon. Even though they said, we'll accept it. In the Kabel, we don't pass them like it. Nu halacha, mamzerim unetinim. Mamzerim, we learn, those are people born, and we learned the halacha before, out of isurei karet and mitah. We don't pass them like Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Akiva said, remember, it was isurei lavin. But mamzerim unetinim, asurim, they are permitted to lavo lakahal, to marry. Isuram isur olam, and it is prohibited forever. Echad zcharim, echad nekevot, both men and women. And the netinim, remember, we said were the givonim. Shinid gairu b'yemei Yehoshua, they were converted in the times of Yehoshua. Unitunim, they were given over. They were given over to be wood choppers and water carriers. And the reason why they're nitinim, they're different, is because it was not clear. They didn't convert. They didn't accept God. They didn't convert for altruistic motives, and therefore the conversion was always suspect. So therefore, we don't allow them midrabanan to marry into the Jewish people. Stop here. Dedicate our learning to the memory of Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman, my father. Have a good day.